Well, hey there, everybody. We had some very warm weather today, and we've got an even warmer day tomorrow. But this blue line on the screen, you know what that is. That's a cold front, and it's moving our way. It's not going to get here Tuesday, but it is going to get here on Wednesday. Appreciate you guys being patient with us here, getting this video started. And I think that you're going to be glad that you waited, because there's definitely some much cooler air on the way. So folks in here chiming in, we've got Rita, Grace, Beverly, Marie, Johnny, John, Tanya. Are you guys ready for that cooler air? Because I know I am. But first, we have to get through a day where we could actually have near record highs. But first, let's talk about what we have going on for this evening. It's mild. It doesn't feel like fall anymore. And if you've been following along with the weather, you know that tomorrow is going to be even warmer. But right now, we still have 70s across the area. Most of us aren't going to dip much below that 70-degree mark. In fact, still close to 80 degrees over in Jessup, where it was in the lower 90s today. Now, it wasn't that hot here in Savannah. We had some clouds. There were some showers over by Tybee going up toward Hilton Head. Low Country had a lot of cloud cover today, so they weren't quite as warm as everybody else, but tomorrow everybody's going to get in on this heat. Now, I showed you that cold front here at the beginning of this video, and I'm going to show you how you can kind of see it here on the national temperature map. 80s, 70s out in front of it, but back behind this, you've got 50s, 40s, 30s. A lot of areas that don't typically see snow this early in the season already have, including Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Iowa, Minnesota. So there's been a lot of cool weather out there, and you can kind of see how we're in the warm half of the country, with most of the country just dealing with these really cold temperatures for mid-October. Now, what we're looking at for the morning is well above average temperature. So the average low is 58, to give you some perspective of how warm we're going to be. 12 degrees above that in Savannah, most of us not making it below 70. So it's going to be muggy, mild, and on top of that, we have a pretty good chance of some fog as well. So this is just something to be mindful of as you head out, as this loads up here into your Tuesday morning commute. If you're dropping the kids off at school, if you're going to work yourself, there comes the fog data in there, and you can see that a lot of visibility could be around a mile there, really from, say, before sunrise by an hour or so to the mid-morning hours. But the ground will warm up and that fog will lift. We'll have partly cloudy skies, and then by 10 o'clock, everything's actually looking pretty good. More importantly here for tomorrow are these near record highs. If you guys work outside, got to be careful with this, because a high forecast tomorrow for us here in Savannah, we've got it at 90. Now, if we made it to 90, that would tie a record high of 90 degrees set back in 1941. So this obviously very warm for this time of the year, and 90 is just almost all across the board here. Factor in the moisture content, those dew points going to be near 70. It's going to be not so great feeling outside, more like, say, July, August, and it's the last day we're going to have to deal with it, because remember, that cold front is really on our doorstep. It's almost here, and that's going to bring in some cooler air. So first off, I want to show you that there's really not going to be a lot of rain associated with the warmth tomorrow. Most of that's going to be well offshore or off to the north. So there's about a 20% chance of an isolated shower coming our way. But notice that feels like temperature at 2 o'clock, 96 degrees, mid-October. It's going to be a shock to the system by the end of the week. Wait till you see these low temperatures coming our way. But first, let me show you, well, let's just go into the lows, right? That's why you guys are watching. You want to see when it's going to get cold out there. And there you have it. Above average of 58 there Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday's even warmer in the morning. That front does move through Wednesday, brings us about a 30% coverage of rain. But then we go down into Thursday. It's a little bit better, more fall-like, right? More comfortable in the morning. Check out Friday morning at 58. Now, that's not so bad at all. That's going to be very comfortable out there. Now, Saturday we warm back up again. But guess what? On Saturday, that's going to be our second cold front in this week. So if you guys want to see a detailed video on this, I just posted one to the WTOC weather app. It's a free tool, of course. If you guys don't have that yet, the weather app is really fun to use. You can scroll through here, and you can also see the hour-by-hour temperature and that all-important forecast. You see that there? It goes out about 10 days. Well, I don't want to give that away just yet. I want to show you that on here. So what we're going to look at now is the big change coming our way over the next few days. So breaking this down here, it's kind of strange here. We go from 90, upper 80s. This is kind of our transition day on Wednesday with that chance of rain coming in. Again, not a very good one, but a chance nonetheless. Thursday, much cooler. Thursday, notice the high only 73. Now this is going to break a streak of almost 170 consecutive days here in Savannah of at least reaching 80 degrees. So if we don't make it to 80, going to break that streak. And after that, we've got some cool weather to follow as well. So fall is definitely on the return here. It's coming our way, but we have to deal with this warm day here for Tuesday. Check out Friday. Also, not a good rain chance there Thursday, Friday, right? So a good time to get out there. High school football, those games not going to have any weather issues. But then Saturday, the second cold front I was telling you about, yeah, we do jump back up to the lower 80s. But back behind that, Sunday, only 70 degrees. Next Monday, those high temperatures are going to be close to 70 as well. But Monday morning, now, this coming Monday morning, that's the 22nd, that's going to be the coolest day we've had this season so far. So if you guys are a fan of fall-like weather, then Monday next week, circle it on the calendar. It's going to be a nice day. So if you guys have questions, I think that a lot of people are saying, liking that fall weather. Nicole says that. Bring on the cool weather. That's what Betty says. And someone named Autumn is commenting that it's very appropriate right now. And a lot of people saying hello. So if you guys have questions, I would love to answer them. In the meantime, you can always go to the WTOC weather app. It's got that 1-minute video. If you joined in late here, watching on Twitter, Roku, Facebook, this video will be available here shortly. And if you have questions and you're not watching on Facebook, you can hop onto Facebook, ask those questions, and I'm going to go through and look at all of your comments here right after this video is done. So if you have those questions, shoot them my way. My inbox is always open for weather questions just in general. So just kind of summarizing things here, a very warm day coming up Tuesday, near record highs, and then fall slowly returns, not so much Wednesday, but Thursday. So I hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you on The News at 11.